Hello, listeners, and welcome back to the English with Neo podcast. This is episode number 121. And the topic of today's episode is lifelong learning. I think it's important as humans that we continue to expand our knowledge of the world, because the more we know, the better decisions we can make. I know some people think that education finishes after high school, or maybe even college. But I think the people that really advance themselves in the world are the people that continue to learn and grow continuously. So as an example, you see people in companies with high positions. These people continue to expand their knowledge. They're reading books, they have mentors, they attend seminars, and they're always looking for ways to grow. And this applies in business and even in the regular world. You see, sometimes we see people and we think, wow, he's so smart. He knows so much. Well, that's because he or she is always learning. They're always growing. They're always looking for ways to expand their knowledge. And I think the more knowledge we acquire, the better our quality of life can be, because we are so diverse in many different subjects. So as you guys know, I'm an avid reader. I love to read books. And the one reason I love to read books is because every time I read a book, I figure out that there is something that I don't know. There's something that I don't know. Every time I read a book, I'm like, wow, I did not know that. Wow, really? Wow, it's amazing. Wow, I didn't know that. So I love learning about new things. I love learning new concepts, new ideas. I love reading biographies about people's lives. These things are fascinating to me. They're interesting. And at the time, it may not seem like it's important to read a book. It may not seem that it's important to get new knowledge, but it always comes back later. There's always situations where you're like, I remember I read that in a book, or I remember I listened to that in a podcast. Okay, now I know how to do this. So sometimes the information takes a while to catch up, but it is always beneficial. All right, guys, that is it for today's podcast. Today, I just wanted to encourage you to continue learning, growing, and developing yourself. Thank you as always, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.